Go ahead and open them up and see what we got here. Now, this egg here is already pipped, so that we know it's the right time. You guys are welcome to ask questions too. So with the no, this is pythons. Does it, let me see here. Okay, so this is actually a motley. I'm pretty sure, I can't see its head. So you see this is here what they look like if they're going to maybe drown. And so what we try to do is prevent them from drowning. But, see that? People sometimes ask why I cut eggs. There's exactly why I cut eggs, guys. He did not make it. So that's the unfortunate part. People always criticize me online sometimes, go, why do you cut eggs? And then, there you go. There's a reason. I was going to say the way this egg looked made me think it might not do well. So what we do is we open them up. And of course in the wild they naturally don't make it. So we open them up and let them get their way out. See there's one's fine. There's a motley golden child. So what we do is we try to cut the egg. We take a little bit of pop the open up, and then we just break the sack. Now, typically after they get out, they get a chance to get out. They're all good. It's good. It's good. So what we do here, there we go. There's a lot of golden childs in here. So now all the skin is actually soft. So as they grow, the egg gets bigger, and then right before they hatch, they indent. So you can tell these are getting ready to hatch. Smaller ones. There's a motley. Yeah, that's too bad. That one baby just didn't make it. Okay. Look like the rest of them are doing really good. Nice, big, fat, healthy babies. Now these take about 84 days to hatch, 85 days. When was this clutch hatched?
Supposed to hatch yesterday.
When was it laid? So this clutch was laid March 2nd. Now, we actually specialize in pythons. We actually have a back room that's going to be open to the public in the zoo portion in about, hopefully in the next 3 months or so. We'll see. But then you'll be able to come anytime and see this happen. Also, we pull the eggs from the incubators. We pull the eggs from the snakes when they're actually first born also too. So this is, well, I don't know what this is. That don't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That means we probably put the Sunfire Motley. No, we didn't. That doesn't even make any sense. That's a real freak there. We don't even know what's going on with that.
Which is for just like water skiing or something like that? Or
That don't make any sense. At all.
I just got back into fishing too.
Unless we put a Motley Sunfire in the clutch.
They take a little while. They kind of get used to the world and then
It'll take, he asked a good question, how long until they come out? These guys will come out in the next about 48 hours, they should all be out. Now, like I said, this one was obvious that it was cutting. This poor little guy just didn't get the break and was able to get out.
Oh, okay.
15 minutes.
That's the double morph right there. See, in the wild, some of them will die. That's normal. That's why snakes lay so many eggs. So in the wild, you know, one or two of these make it, then the species keeps going, because you got to remember, when these have a lot of babies, because there's so many fatalities in the wild. And so, like I say, we don't like to have fatalities because this is not the wild. So this cutting looks like, you know, some people think, wow, that's crazy, you're cutting them and they're bleeding. When they cut themselves, a lot of times they bleed. You can see the blood right here, and then it recedes. And it sucks into the egg after. So like tomorrow, all these will look like this egg, which ones that aren't out. And we've been doing this for this is our 25th year of breeding snakes. And we're having a good time doing it, actually. It's been my hobby. I got a sore throat, at least making noise. We had a big party for my daughter the other night, and I think I was outside barbecuing too long. But anyway, when these come out, we'll put some on display. It's got the last egg there. What we got there? Last one here. I'm a little bit confused. We have a couple babies in here. I don't know why they're in here, but we'll figure it out. Maybe Tim that bred them put a different male in for a day or two to see what would happen. And maybe he got in there and got a split father clutch. Last week we had a clutch. About 2 weeks ago we had a clutch actually hatched that had 2 fathers, and it ended up making 3 kinds of snakes that had never been seen before in one clutch. So it was kind of the impossible happened because we had 2 fathers and so many eggs. And so that was kind of exciting. And you'll see, if you guys ever go on YouTube, you can actually check out our channel. It's called Prehistoric Pets TV. There's all kinds of stuff that we even have a little show we did for a little bit. We almost had a reality show for a little bit. Didn't quite get it, but we're going to see what we can do after we get the new side. So, you guys have any questions? Well, we hatch. She asked a good question. How many times a year do we do this? Well, we hatch about 100 clutches a year. So, but that's not counting ball pythons. So we actually hatch about almost 200 clutches of babies a year. So it depends. What we're going to do in the future is we're going to tweet it and put it on our Facebook and our YouTube so that you guys can, for people can either come down to actually see it when we have something special being laid or actually being hatched. Some days there'll be hatching and laying the same days. Because in the other room there's actually going to be big glass windows. We can actually see us pulling the eggs, which is sometimes interesting because the females don't always appreciate us stealing their eggs. As you can imagine, moms. But after a few years, they understand it's not a big deal. They get to know us more and more. But as we take them, sometimes it makes them a little bit nervous. So unfortunately, we won a little bit late. We lost the one, but that's why we cut them. Like I say, to try to prevent that from happening. I kind of knew it when I saw a little bit of sweat on it that it was in trouble. But sometimes it's okay, and it wasn't this time. So that's why I came in anyway. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and you'll have to come back and check it out again sometime. Take care, guys.
Thank you.